ready for blood, blades, and broken bones. Today, we're counting down the 10 films that went so far beyond the limit, they left global audiences staring at the screen with their jaws on the floor. These aren't your Hollywood punch and quip movies. These are bone-crunching, tendon-slicing, skull-shattering nightmares of combat. From the back alleys of Bangkok to the neon-soaked death traps of Jakarta, a new language of violence was written in sweat, blood, and screams. From a one-take stairway to hell to a kitchen fight that feels like a horror movie, here are the 10 most violent fight films that redefined what violence means on screen. Films that shocked global audiences not because of what they showed, but because they refused to look away. So buckle up and expect no mercy. Number 10. My Dearest Assassin. This new Netflix shocker strikes like a machete to the spine. Bone-crunching, close-quarters combat where heroes fight with brutal realism and villains never flinch. The film follows Lan, a young woman born with rare blood, a curse that makes her prey. Ruthless hunters murder her parents before her eyes. She is rescued by House 89, a secret clan of assassins, and raised in the shadows. Then the monster returns, to capture her, to drain her. House 89 becomes a battlefield, gunfire, tactical takedowns, raw hand-to-hand violence that pushes every fighter past their limits. This film earns its brutality with extended set pieces that blend Hong Kong flair with John Wick precision. But it's the Thai cinema signature that shocks most. Anyone can die. No one is above the story. If you are into violent Thai films, My Dearest Assassin is a must-watch. Number 9. Bangkok Knockout. Bangkok Knockout is not a film, it's a 2-hour assault on the human body. Directed by Pana Ritikrai, the madman who trained Tony Jaa, this Thai bloodbath throws a group of martial artists into a deadly tournament where mercy is a foreign concept. What shocked global audiences wasn't the plot, there is none, but the relentless, amateur-grade brutality that feels dangerously real. After a slow first 30 minutes, the fighting becomes virtually non-stop, delivering an ultra-violent marathon of masked ninja assassins, axe-wielding psychopaths, and heroic beatdowns. Unlike Hollywood's choreographed ballets, Bangkok Knockout fights like a wounded animal, ugly, desperate, and unforgettable. It shocked the world because it looked less like a movie and more like a snuff film accidentally caught on camera. This is raw Thailand brutality with no filter, no wirework, and no soul left unbroken. Number 8. The Shadow Strays. The Shadow Strays is bone-breaking brutality that makes John Wick look like a tea party. A 17-year-old assassin, codename 13, was ripped from childhood and forged into an emotionless blade for the Shadows, a secret organization that kills without conscience. Then she meets Manji, a boy, a friend, a reason to feel. When he is snatched by a network of corrupt cops and political fixers, 13 stops swallowing her suppression pills, and the monster wakes up. What follows is pure carnage. Bullets and bodies both fly through the air. Knives find ribs. Skulls meet floors. Blood paints every wall. No one is safe. No one is spared. Chayanto blends silat martial arts, katana swordplay, and splatter film overkill into a symphony of arterial spray and shattered bone, all while maintaining a surprising emotional core about found family and maternal longing. Number 7. The Protector, 2005. Bone-snapping elephant rescue rage. Before the raid, Tony Jaa proved that Thai cinema had no off-switch for violence. The Protector is famous for its 4-minute single-take stairwell fight, but the brutality isn't just in the choreography, it's in the intent. Jaa's character Kam doesn't just fight to win, he fights to destroy. He breaks elbows backward, knees faces into concrete, and performs a move where he grabs both of an enemy's legs and swings them into a pillar, spine first. Global audiences gasped during the sequence where he rips through dozens of opponents in a restaurant, smashing heads through glass tables and using a man's own broken leg as a lever. The film shocked viewers because every impact looks real. And Tony Jaa did almost all of it without wires or CGI. It's a ballet of agony. Number 6. Headshot 2016. Headshot is as brutal as you'd expect. Sick, sleazy, and unrelenting. Iko Uwais plays Ishmael, a man who wakes from a coma with a bullet lodged in his skull and no memory of his past. When the love of his life is kidnapped, he unleashes a level of violence that makes the raid look restrained. The brutality here is sickening. Machetes, shotguns, knives, and bare-knuckle beatings that go on for minutes longer than they should. The final fight against the main villain is a 5-minute war of attrition that leaves both men barely conscious. Unlike the raid, where fights feel like choreographed art, Headshot feels dirty. Everyone bleeds, everyone suffers, and nobody walks away clean. Number 5. Vengeance of an Assassin. Vengeance of an Assassin is a hidden gem of Thai brutal action cinema, packed with relentless combat, savage choreography, and unforgettable carnage. Directed by Pana Ritikrai, the legendary mentor of Tony Jaa and the man behind Ong Bak. This film follows two brothers who discover their parents were undercover cops, murdered by a powerful criminal empire, setting them on a bloody path of revenge. Bones break, blades flash, and every fight feels painfully real. From a warehouse massacre where a man wields a sledgehammer as a skull-crushing weapon to a 4-minute single-take shootout where Dan Chupong dual-wields machine guns like a Thai John Woo. This is the final film Ritikrai ever made, a roaring, blood-soaked farewell from a master who understood that action should never be polite. This carnage is a must-watch for those who believe movies should hurt in the best possible way. Number 4. Raging Phoenix. Raging Phoenix is Thai martial arts carnage, featuring Jija Yanin as Du, a troubled young woman rescued by mysterious masters of martial arts and trained in a devastating fictional fighting style called Mae Rai Youth. When a ruthless human trafficking ring known as the Jaguar Gang targets Du for her unique pheromone signature, she volunteers as bait and unleashes a one-woman war against the kidnappers. The action is relentless and brutal, from an opening fight against bladed pogo stick assassins to a climactic female versus female showdown so violent it ranks among the most savage in martial arts cinema. When Jija enters her rage-fueled berserker mode, the film becomes a symphony of shattered bone and arterial pain. This is Thai brutality at its rawest, unforgiving, unpolished, and absolutely unforgettable. Number 3. Ong Bak. Tony Jaa's Ong Bak 2 and Ong Bak 3 form a two-part symphony of suffering that stands as the most brutal achievement in contemporary Thai martial arts cinema. The sequel delivers non-stop, exhilarating combat, a relentless assault of throat slashings, bone-shattering elbows, and a 20-minute finale so ferocious it leaves audiences gasping for air. Then comes the third chapter, which dials the violence into something far more disturbing. Together, these films offer no mercy, only raw, punishing spectacle where every punch lands like a sledgehammer and every kick carries the weight of pure rage. The choreography is a brutal ballet, shifting between Muay Thai, Silat, and swordsmanship with savage precision. But where Ong Bak 2 exhilarates, Ong Bak 3 devastates, wallowing in grim suffering and visceral agony. This is primal, blood-soaked filmmaking that makes no apologies. If you're looking for mercy, you have come to the wrong place. Any movie list on Thai movies is incomplete without mentioning Chocolate, 2008. This film may not revel in the bone-shattering brutality of its contemporaries, but it delivers something equally jaw-dropping. a young girl with autism who fights like a savant, mimicking martial arts styles from Tony Jaa to Bruce Lee with breathtaking precision. From a physics-defying rooftop chase to a warehouse showdown against an army of Yakuza, Chocolate proves violence doesn't need to be cruel to be unforgettable. It earns its place, not through blood, but through heart-stopping, mesmerizing fight choreography. Number 2, The Night Comes for Us. If The Raid was a masterpiece, The Night Comes for Us is its evil twin, a merciless, bone-shattering, artery-spraying Indonesian nightmare that has absolutely zero mercy for its characters or its audience. This is not a horror film, yet it can beat many good horror films at their own game, such as the sheer, unrelenting brutality on display. The film blends gore, martial arts, and sheer terror into a genre of its own, where every fight feels like a death sentence and every blow lands with the finality of a guillotine. From the opening massacre in a meatpacking factory to a finale that leaves no one standing, the violence is relentless, inventive, and disturbingly beautiful. Director Timo Tjahjanto orchestrates chaos like a symphony of shattered bone and arterial spray, with fight choreography that makes John Wick look like a pillow fight. This is raw, unapologetic carnage that will haunt your nightmares and leave you breathless. Number 1. The Raid. The Raid: Redemption is a brutal, bone-shattering achievement that single-handedly redefined modern action cinema. This film features brutality that takes place in cramped hallways and narrow rooms, where every punch, elbow, and machete strike lands with devastating impact. No wire fu, no acrobatics, just pure ground-level brutality where exhausted fighters kill without mercy. Then, The Raid 2 takes that zero-mercy carnage to the next level, sending Rama deep undercover into Jakarta's underworld. The action explodes beyond the apartment block into muddy prison riots, claustrophobic car chases, and unforgettable set pieces featuring assassins armed with claw hammers and baseball bats. The brutality becomes almost horror level, faces burned on hibachis, bodies shredded by box cutters, and a snowy final showdown that ranks among the most intense action sequences ever filmed. The first film is a claustrophobic, blood-soaked gauntlet. The second is an operatic symphony of savage ambition. Together, they form the ultimate Indonesian bloodbath, relentless, unforgiving, and absolutely legendary. There you have it, the 10 most violent action films from Indonesia and Thailand. Which of these films made you look away? Let me know in the comments. And if you think there's a more violent fight film I missed, tell me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and protect your ribs. See you in the next one.